Hello and thanks for joining into this new video. It's another remake of something I made earlier, I made before. I wasn't really happy with the bunny ear that I had, so I took the time and redid those. I wanted a more realistic or more anatomically correct approach, so the ears will cover the human ears, and yeah, that's why I mainly that's why I redid them. Say, though they are also compatible with my normal um, hairdos or with my normal hairstyles. So this is the old one. You can see I just attached two ears on the top of the head, and I decided I want to redo the whole ear thing. So here we are. After the first design with a tube, I extracted the middle part, so I had two different parts: the inner ear where the skin will be, and the outer ear where the fur will be. And then I went to work on the shape. You will notice a few cuts in between because I took multiple days to do this. I wanted to have it done on Wednesday, but I wasn't satisfied with the first few things, so this is all stuff I had ready on Wednesday, and you will see the first take after I implemented the first time in Death, and I was absolutely not happy with it, so I said, okay, no, I'm gonna redo that. I'm not gonna work with it like that. I'm going to rework that. I made a few sketches in between and took some time to check out real bunny ears and or hare ears in this case and stuff. So yeah, did a bit of research to make sure this looks at least kind of where I want to go with it. So as you can see, I fiddled a bit with how I make the fur inside the ear. This also was part of why I didn't want to use this as the finished version. Yeah. So I tried a little bit around with different ideas and then said, no, okay, not really looking like what I want to do or what I want to have. Then I was ready to do the first textures. I put in the ornaments from before, from the other ears, so I basically just copied them over. Placed them on the ear, and this was the first version, you could say. So I tried with the chain a bit, but in the end I just decided, okay, gonna put this here, and yeah. So this was ready on Wednesday. And you can see it's not really looking like bunny ears at all. So coloring process in short, I cut most of the part, and this didn't really look like bunny ears at all. So I said, okay, no, I'm not gonna have this finished product, and I started working on it again on Thursday. I made some sketches in between where I wanted some changes. For example, I wanted it to be a lot more flatter, since bunny ears are usually very flat. They also had to be a lot bigger, a lot higher, basically above the head. And yeah, I also decided to have the lower earlobe in like similar to human, where you have these not really bony but bony structures inside, and I wanted to have them overlap each other on the lower corner, on the lower edge. So yeah, I worked with that again. This also gave me some troubles with the textures later on, and I decided on a new way to do the fluff of fur inside the ear. So it's a single tube, it's nestled inside the ear, and then I extrude the different parts again. Yeah, so that's basically it. This was also a thing in between. Um, I posted then the in between result to some friends and got some feedback on it, got some ideas on it, and ultimately I had, I think, 3 sessions to work on it before I was finished. So the overall production time was actually just under 3 hours. Not all the changes are in, so at the very end I made some small light changes that I didn't show because I was just saying, okay, no, I'm just putting a little bit of fluff here and there. I'm not doing anything special. Just thickening a few parts, and yeah, I didn't show that. So this is where it got interesting. The program crashed one time, so I had to redo the textures here, and I had to try a bit how to cut those textures, and in the end I had some weird, I don't know, shape that, but finally it worked. Basically it crashed because I tried to add bump maps right here in the program, but in the end I had to add them manually in Daz again. But I added the colors up front. So implementing the second one looks more like bunny ears, but it wasn't quite where I wanted to have it. It just, there was some small, I don't know, detail that I was still missing. And so I decided to take a third approach and actually turn the ears so they have like a twist inside, so they look more front, because as a human you have your eyes in front like a predator. So humans are more of a predator species than a prey species. We have three-dimensional vision, like most predators have, like wolves, like cats and stuff. And so I thought, okay, maybe the ears have to look more in front, and this was actually what I wanted to have. So here are the finished products. Enjoy and see you for the next video.